Hello, 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 and welcome back to CreativeMelodi. I'm Anthony Frazer, and this is
Marlene Marvelous.
And do we have a video for you?
But before we do,
be sure to go ahead and smash that like button, and also if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please go ahead and do so now. If you'd like to follow us on social media, our links are down below in the description box, along with my handle to my Vivo channel, where you can check out all of my music videos. Head on over there, like, comment, and subscribe, and then head back over here.
Well, you can also like, comment, and subscribe on our own personal YouTube channels, which are going to be right here and right here. So if you guys want to take these handles, put that in the search box, go like, comment, subscribe on his account, my account, and then right back to here, because we love you guys and we appreciate you. We love making content for you.
Yes, we do. Like we promised, we are about to dive into the original demo of Britney Spears' Ooh La La. This is by Lola Blanc, and this was originally intended for Britney's 7th studio album. This is going to be for Femme Fatale. It was not used for that. It was wound up being used for the Smurfs movie, Smurfs 2, where it then was rewritten and put on that soundtrack. So, without further ado, let's dive in. This is going to be Lola Blanc's version of Ooh La La, the demo that was originally meant for Britney Spears. So, here we go.
Until I feel the vibrations, I wanna give you vibrations. Pretty boy posing up against the wall, smile up at your splendid. Oh, trying to play you down, but I know you used to. I know you wanna come and take the rapper. Oh, I can feel you, baby. Look at all the boys walking up the small, the boys drop and give me 10. I make all the boys run around like, and I want your boy, can you handle it? Why you play it cool when I'm on your mind? Hear it, and anyone can see you want my ooh la la. Mom say I'm a kitty cat, so come out and play. It's your star, and anyone can see you want my ooh la la. Than a piece of cigar, so come and take a puff. I know you want some number from, but you're not fooling anyone. No boys working up a sweat. All the boys drop and give me 10. Boys run around like that. And I want your boy, can you handle it? Hey mama, baby, don't you lie. Why you play it cool? Here in the dark, I'm your lucky star. And anyone, mama, hey baby, what you say? I'm a kitty, it's not that hard. I'm your lucky star. And let it Mon amour, je veux te parler secret. You want my ooh la la. Je veux jouer. Hey mama, baby, play it cool when I'm on your mind. Here in the dark, baby, what you say? I'm a kitty cat, so come out and play. It's not that, and anyone can see you want my ooh la la. Ooh la la la, ooh la ooh la la.
So I'm going to ask you your opinion. What do you think?
okay. It's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I prefer the original.
You prefer the version that is
Official.
right here?
The official
version.
I
Okay.
prefer the official version, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's very, very interesting because I feel like there are some things that both versions got right? I don't necessarily mind the lyrics on this. I kind of like the idea and the direction that we were going towards.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have been a little bit more refined to kind of like be a little bit more playful, a little bit more clever.
A little less wordy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do like in the chorus, I like the line something about like, I'm a kitty cat, so come out and play. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was really cute, right? But I can still hear Britney even like jumping on a track like this and be like, oh, this would be really cute, you know?
Yeah.
Like I definitely hear the femme fatale in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, I'm going to give this a 8.5.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I still feel like there are some things that she kind of got right with. Production-wise, I think they got it right better with the official version.
Mm-hmm.
But if the lyrics were just better, then I'd be like, okay, you know what, you got me on this.
Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. So you're giving it an 8.5, right?
Yes. Also, I love the French in the breakdown.
Same. Okay.
Service après-vente, bonjour. Dis donc. Oui. Tu viens plus, Serena?
That's the part where I was like, oh my god, this is Britney right here.
I was going to say that's actually one of the things that Britney wanted the most on this was the French, which is why we have French in Glory. So that's why there's a lot of French elements in Glory. So I will say about this. So one thing that I kind of know is that with this song, the musicality of it, right? The beats, right? The instrumental leaned very Hold It Against Me, which is where it was kind of playful. You can also tell in the beat with when it kind of starts out, kind of how the beat kind of simmers in the beginning on the verses. You can kind of hear where this would kind of lie on the album. This is kind of like anywhere between like Trip to Your Heart or like what is it? Trouble for Me or Gasoline. This is kind of like in that realm, like the later half of the album, right? It's not towards the beginning where all the singles, all the big moments are. But the pull back in after the breakdown of like the zoom where everything kind of like magnetizes, it's all up here and it kind of like shakes a bit. That is very Hold It Against Me. Hold It Against Me, you bring all the elements back in. Same thing in Scream and Shout, you bring all the elements back in. It's all turned up to a 10, right? Same thing in Circus, you bring all the elements back in. It's all up to a 10. It's kind of in that same realm. I just feel like this didn't sizzle as well as the other tracks on the album. When it comes to Femme Fatale is a great album from front to back. I mean, I will say Dr. Luke and Max Martin and Bonnie McKee are the fucking dream team for that album. And it's crazy because I feel like Britney constantly has these albums that are just so put together and so well done. I would beg to differ or to state that I think that Femme Fatale is probably, if not just as good as or better than Teenage Dream. I feel like it's the same elements, not the same elements, but like the same vibe, the same team, the same kind of, cultivation of the album is kind of there, right?
Yeah.
Everyone is kind of there. The only element that's different is that you have this more gimmicky side with Katie and you have this more playful, sensual, sexy side of Britney, right? So that's where they kind of polar opposite themselves, right? Polar opposed themselves. But when it comes to the album, I feel like the albums are fully fleshed out albums. And Britney not only had this in Femme Fatale, she had it on pretty much every single album from In the Zone, Blackout, Circus, Femme Fatale, and then just skip Britney Jean and go into Glory, right? Glory is kind of like, we have a bunch of different things that are kind of all thrown together. Some may even argue, I like to argue that Circus is kind of that as well, where we have different producers, different moments, different topics, different things that we kind of put together on Circus. Same thing with Baby One More Time, where it's a little more cohesive in the beginning, but the second half of the album, it's not as cohesive. We have more writers, more producers on it. And then Oops, I Did It Again, very cohesive from front to back, right? Britney is kind of like, she's in between. Like, there's the Neptunes that are on it, but then there's also Rodney Jerkins. Then there's also, all these other producers that are on it as well. Max Martin, where they kind of come in and out. And then Britney and Justin themselves. The one thing I will point out when it comes to this song is that a lot of people don't know, and I don't even think she took credit for it. You can double check me, but when it came to rewriting this song, Britney Spears rewrote the song by herself.
Oh.
For the movie.
Oh.
She wanted something that wasn't so over-sexualized. She wanted something that was a little bit more playful and leaning more towards the kids. So she rewrote this herself with her boys in mind. And then she wrote Ooh La La, the official version that we have now.
Yeah.
This, again, was supposed to be like another track from the album. This was one of the recording session songs from Femme Fatale. Didn't make the cut. And that's when she said, you know
what, I really do like this song, but there's something about it. There's something missing. There's something that can be saved from it.
And then that's when she went in and redid the chorus and the song. I will also say this song is completely rewritten. Completely rewritten. There are elements in this that have stayed. You know, the so baby come with me and be my ooh la la, right? And the arrangement, the staccato, the melody, all those choices are very similar from the original to the official version that went out. But when it comes to rewriting this, I will say Britney did really, really well with writing that hook for Ooh La La for the movie because it's so catchy. It's simple, It's catchy, it's right to the point. It's something that kids are going to get, right? When it comes to this chorus, I like the chorus, right? But I'm also a little bit more complex when it comes to my rating. I like things that are a bit more where we get to dive into the moment of the song, right? Of like this, what are we looking for? What are we searching for? Why are we even here? What that chorus and that callback is what that's for. And I feel like this tells a story of a woman on an adventure to maybe in Paris to find a man of, you know, fun times, you know, and someone she could just leave there.
Yeah.
Oh, you nasty.
But I feel like as much wordy as we got, we didn't really get a full-on story. You know, we were kind of just left to our devices of like, well, what is this about? You know, to interpret it yourself. But I really feel like Britney did really, really well with rewriting the song. And I've heard from many people that she rewrote that song. Dang. It wasn't everybody else. Everybody else was on the original track, and she rewrote it to that, is what I understand. So, dang. Kudos to Britney. And again, once again, there is the nod to her by saying she doesn't take fucking writing credit, even though she fully wrote the whole song. She said it wasn't my song, it wasn't my melody, it wasn't my arrangement, so I'm not going to take credit for it. And kudos to her for that. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this song. I do like the other one. I will say when I was younger, back in 2012, 2013, I lived for this version. And I was always like, I can't wait till the day comes that we get Britney's version. But I don't know that we're going to get that anytime soon. I think we're probably going to get it hidden away somewhere. Maybe we will now that she sold her catalog, so who knows? Maybe we will. But that is it for this video. We will see you in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button for all future videos, and we will see you very soon. Bye for now.
Bye!
Until I feel the vibrations.
Hey guys, what are you doing? The video's over, but there's plenty more to go through. Scroll below.
Right there.